Today is a unique day. I accept that God will satisfy your main desire. It can be anything from a dream to a walk to a prayer for a loved one. This is a compensation for your confidence and your confidence, difficult work, and for you. I should trust it. In this way, before I explain to you why and how God satisfies every one of the desires of kids, kindly write in the remarks any unique wishes you might want to have satisfied today, and I will ask that you express today. I go to God that He will concede you the desires you need to write in the remarks at this moment. Presently, the most consoling truth throughout everyday life, is realizing that regardless of where we go or what we do, God is dependably with us. God's presence continues as before. This is the kind of thing we can genuinely be thankful for. Life can be troublesome and we frequently face difficulties that appear to be too enormous to even think about surviving. However, recall, God is your ally, God is greater, and regardless of what issues you face, never surrender, continue pushing ahead, continue to battle, keep inactive. Once in a while you might feel like you've lost something significant or something has been detracted from you. However, the uplifting news is it conceivable to get it back? Lost and you can get things back you don't have. God is there to assist you if you do it alone. God's beauty is there to direct you. It's quite difficult all of the time. It very well might be in some cases. You might need to battle each inch, yet every step you take, regardless of how little, is a step in the right direction in the correct course. Be thankful for each step you take. Depend on God's effortlessness. Rather than depending on your own solidarity, recollect the expressions of the witness Paul in Galatians 6 refrain 9, keep and don't stop. If it's not too much trouble, accept that you can do every one of the things through both Christ and God are searching for. God tells you, I'm God, and I have the power to do what I need, whenever, regardless of any other person. In the event that you have a strict viewpoint, God doesn't speak with you. In the event that you have a strict point of view, never question whether you are qualified for my endowments and kindnesses. They are something you are as of now mindful of. Would make reference to something you know. Spirits will consider you responsible and put expectations on you that they could never put on themselves. They hope to do this and then some and get full and extensive endowments and favors, and yet they are a befuddled religion that doesn't have anything to do with me and you, in light of your viewpoints. Life you shouldn't zero in your endeavors on understanding all that I have given you with a supernatural conviction, however reject such dumb gibberish. More than just a tangent in the blessing I offer is based on a new birth in Christ. Your timetable, your new birth is vital when you came to me. In this way, for the love of God, there was another harmony. Your new birth is a living animal, very much like some other living animal at a similar second. The beauty that I presented to Abraham, through confidence has been idealized to you, unhampered by the progression of time. Life is a gift to you whenever you have the valuable chance to step outside and reappear. The fact that you can sit and stand at the same time makes it great. To sit or stand, all you need to do is have enough spiritual awareness. When I say this, blessings will go above and beyond your wildest dreams. You are the one who is cursed, not anyone else. The blood shed on Calvary is blessed. As a result, forgiveness of sin's guilt was made possible, and the mark of sin was completely removed from your life, bringing the curse upon everyone. It is simply because of transgression that it is totally taken out from you and everything connected with you. This isn't really the very thing you were educated or what you accepted. However, the choice to acknowledge the uplifting news and express your sentiments is your step in the right direction in gift, with no questions or contemplations keeping you from doing so. Part of the adversary who compels you to quit all that you have done forcibly will presently dispose of your obligations. Also, decrease their shortage no matter what the clinical finding made by mainstream researchers that you experience in your life. In the event that you are named with blemished well-being, my power will mend you and convey you from this condition. Because my power dispels stubbornness and spiritual blindness, you can be a brave witness who is willing to speak my truth. Those in your nearby area, think about this your portion. I have instilled this quality in you. This is the ideal opportunity for you to acknowledge it in words, and you ought to proceed to overcome. God says it's significant. The message is to dismiss doubt and uncertainty, the revile of fiendishness. Don't consider the people who simply know and teach it. Law. In the event that you were a detainee of the law, you are at this point not a detainee. You are the home of my soul, and any place my soul dwells, there is opportunity, and my approval is conceivable with regards to the new birth. Supplant every one of the activities of your enemy and all the culpability, lament, and dread. Discipline isn't something that will happen to you later on. Every one of the slip-ups you made in the past are as distant from you as the east is from the west, paying little mind to what others accept. As indicated by God, on the off chance that they make it happen, it's unimportant. I disagree with the beauty I have. Simply one more indication of having command over the brain. I keep on welcoming you to the fullest of my elegance and excuse the people who have violated you in jail. I welcome his to a confidential spot where other his sounds never arrive at his. I'm the admirer of your spirit and welcome you to accompany me. I call you to acknowledge my caring hug, and I will put my arms over your entire being, recuperating him and washing ceaselessly the entirety of your disgrace and pity that you decide to view. Aside from the way that 444 for you hurt somebody in any case, well, there's nobody you have. I've steered you off course. I excuse you every one of the wrongdoings you have perpetrated when you fall at my feet and recognize the work done by the cross and the reality of the revival at your feet. You have just trespassed against me and I pardon these wrongdoings, says God. You are not in debt at this time, and you are in a state of constant joy. As of now, there are no more prisoners. This day is another life for yourself and numerous additional opportunities. Today I'm opening for you. She's not only one entryway. She's opening each entryway that grabs my eye while I celebrate. She's wherein of my gifts I'm going through and gave Father of. I'm the beginning and wellspring of all her graces and favors, and on this day I discharge all that Calvary brings to the table. I'm the source and beginning of all decency and her favors of good, which make you free yourself from all subjugation and influence all chains to tumble from your hands. You need to completely forgive others and be ready for unexpected blessings. The wealth I have given you ought to be your objective. Try not to allow anybody to beat you down or divert you. According to God, today I give you favors to the people who need favors. The walls are gone and the previously closed doors are now open. Put down stopping points and restrictions in your reality with the goal that overflow can come to you in view of your words. Preparing yourself as a sword is the first step. Advise them to go out and get their plunder. On the off potential for success that is having before you, you haven't had a special interest, and in the event that you haven't spread the word, out of nowhere every one of the entryways open, paid in your name. All that crosses will be spilling over, will spill over, and you will bounce like a calf. My spirit wine is currently available on tap and in a variety of vintages at the stall. The times of longing to move are a distant memory during the time spent laying out my home in your life. His hunger for my spirit's visit for the third opportunity is approaching to an end past what you have encountered previously. Spread my message like a seed before it arrives at the dirt. In a field that is as of now not in that frame of mind of delicacy, the seed you plant today will previously bring a reap. It is a sewer I will give you I might want to present. For in the times of starvation your dad will call you Isaac and pronounce that in your field he will sow seed, and he who established in he will harvest 100-fold the amount. Others' encounters, enthusiastic articulations and difficult words have no ability to restrict. You ascend in this gift of his and nothing can stop him, and nothing can shut down the entirety of my completion of his from spilling out to you in a moment. I realize that at no point ever did anybody envision that this year would be an extended time of frustration and decline. Know about the way that my book contains the entirety of your D-days, none of which contains the remains of distress or the residue of hope, rather than despair. Honor, abundance, and favor hold fast to his price, which Calvary's priceless blood paid for you, in some of the words I wrote in your daily paper. You will get full installment of the reclamation price tag since it is yours. No related expenses or measures are required. Early rains show up and we additionally get downpour that has fallen previously.